But the bigger question, and it's really dissolving, and I mean dissolving in a hurry. I mean, we went from 0 to 60 in the blink of an eye in Boston about this Globe story talking about Tito and pain pills and all this, and it really bums me out when it comes to specifically Francona. This guy, from the outside, seems like an entirely decent guy who was accountable, who, if you asked him a question, he answered it honestly, and whose team was 31 games over 500 and everybody was happy. Them and the Phillies. Well, the Phillies made it to the playoffs. They didn't survive the first round. Boston goes 7-20. They don't make it, and all of a sudden this guy's, well, his marriage, he was under some stress there, taking some pills for the knees. How could you possibly disparage the name Tito Francona in Boston? Who in that organization, I don't care if it's front office, shoe shine guy, or some marginal player or star player, if you're gonna marginalize or minimize Francona in any way, shape, or form, then that's disgraceful, and shame on you for that. All this dude did was play before a packed house every single night. He took the lineup card to the dish in Fenway. Every seat was sold for 8 years. All right? You won not one but two after you didn't have any forever. People grew up, lived salty and mad with a chip on their shoulder their whole life, waiting for bad things to happen to the Red Sox, and they did. And then this guy comes in, and in conjunction with a group of players who, incidentally, David Ortiz says, hey, we were drinking beer and eating chicken back when we were winning.
We had that when we won the World Series in 2004. We had that when we won the World Series in 2007. We got all that. Beer in the clubhouse has always been there. Video games, that's always been there. Guys eating fried chicken, that's always been there.
Sat down with Colleen Dominguez and shared that. Yeah, it's a fraternity house. All they needed was a couch on the front porch, and what? You already had a bunch of guys dipping. Just don't grab for that big gulp cup and unknowingly take a sip. Who hasn't done that? Bad times. But if you're going to let this guy's name be dragged through the mud on the way out, then that's disgraceful. Disgraceful. Especially from you, your organization. Now, you think it's going to be better now? Good luck. Good luck. Because this situation got dark in a hurry. Who's going to come in there and do as well? Quick one from Alex, 1-800-Flowers.com inbox. Constant, and the way everyone leaves Boston gets trashed is Boston itself. Long ago named itself the hub, literally meaning Boston sees itself as the center of everything. As a result, Boston and Bostonians unbelievably myopic and provincial. So anyone who chooses to leave the hub or anyone who vaguely disparages the hub has to be castigated as ignorant, condemned as a criminal of some magnitude, then consigned to the outer darkness occupied by all of us aliens who can never appreciate the hub as the center of everything. Very well written. A lot of good SAT words on that one. And I'm with you. This guy deserved better than he got on the way out of town. Much better. Coming up.